Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm back. Time to get this piggy. Ooh, that was a close one. Gosh, uh-oh, dang. He is kicking my butt. Ouch. Alright. We're still in game. We're good. Oh, nope. That didn't work, but it didn't take that much damage that time. Ouch. Alright, come on. Oh, that's actually why I was trying not to jump high. Ah, no. We have perished. He has bested us. But we will get our revenge. We just gotta get our life back, get some supplies, and we will be back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed that we lost against that guy. This isn't meant to be like a permadeath game, right? I don't think this game is really like that, honestly. But still, you know, I wasn't trying to die. Man, I feel like I've beat those guys in the other playthrough that I've been in. But, man, and I've been close to dying, but I was able to beat them. With a bunch of other little hogs following around too, so I don't know. We're gonna go back. We're gonna find this guy. It's not gonna end like this, no way. We might as well get that power slug and warm up with some of these demon spawns. Take that! Oh, and you have a friend, I see. You will suffer the consequences of my basher. We're out here already, so we might as well get this. Alright, what's the best way over there? I don't really see a clear direction up that way, so I think we're gonna have to go around. Yeah, I'll just go that way. Oh, it didn't let me go down. See if I can catch it. Nope. Whatever, let's get going. Might as well get a few more of these guys, so in case I need them for my life. Ooh, this place is nice. So pretty. There's obviously something in those cracked rocks over there, but I don't have bombs yet, so. Come here. Die. Alright. Might as well start taking over. This place is nice. I'm gonna come back. The demon spitters. Take that! The scum of this planet. Okay, we got some iron ore. Load up on life a little bit, yeah. A little bit of a water source, got some iron. Not sure what's in that cracked rock. We're gonna have to remember this place because it looks really nice. Almost like a good spot to build a home almost. There's something resembling a home. Right. Oh, dang, that thing is green. Yep, not going that way. If you don't look at it, it can't see you. Jeez, there's a lot of freaking, look at that. There's a lot of those bad guys around. I guess they're not bad. I'm technically the bad guy because I'm taking over their planet, but you know what I mean. Nope. We're on a mission. We are going to ignore distractions. Alright, looks like we're getting close. Yeah, here it is. There's my poor lifeless body. Where are you, you demon spawn? Let's go, round 2. Oh, dang. There's a freaking multi-hit. Tree attack? What the heck? Uh-oh. Alright, come on. What is that? That's not the same guy. Where'd the other one go? Oh, no. Nope. We're not gonna die a second time, dude. Let's get out of here. No, 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 no. I'm gonna be back, and I'm gonna take over this area and kill all those hogs. There's no way. I know I've killed them before. Oh, missed the power slug. What a disappointment. I don't even feel... I'm just mad that we couldn't get him, man. I'm gonna need more weapons to be able to take those guys out. So, obviously you've noticed I don't have any background sounds right now. I screwed up again with the headphone switching deal, but switching from the sound playing on my headphone versus the off of the, you know, open sound, the TV or whatever, the computer. And for some reason when I do that, the screen recorder stops recording the game in gameplay, which I like having it on there. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, unfortunately there's no background sound, but I'll add some music in and stuff and have a little bit more sound in the background. But dang, man, it sucks. On our way back, got some more of these guys out here, and there's a Mercer sphere right there, so let's go ahead and gather that up too. Stop spitting on me, you jerk. That's a big fall. This is where I was looking at earlier. Not easy to get up here. Let's see what else we can find on our way back to our base. I should be able to make that, right? Oh. Oh. Ooh, dang, that almost took us out. Jeez. I don't feel like fighting anymore. We gotta get back. We have a decent amount of building and stuff to do. Found another slug. Didn't really see anything that interesting out there, but there's a lot of those gas emitting cocoons, or I don't know what they are. What if slugs are born from those things? Oh, what a nice peaceful cave. No enemies, just a Mercer sphere. Okay, and we are back. There's a few other things we need to start building. Why is this machine not working? It has all the supplies it needs. Oh, okay. It probably filled up and wasn't able to produce anymore because it's full. Yeah, okay. Now it's working. Let's see if we can add a little bit more of those beams going towards that machine over there. Just change the direction a little bit. Because it was just one machine feeding it partially. So there we go. We'll start making more of those a little bit. So next we need to build automatic wiring and stators. So with both of these we're gonna need copper wire and cable. So let's work on that. We're gonna be building a big production for copper stuff. Let's put a miner down right here. We're gonna face it back this way because that's where I see the most space. And I want to try something a little bit different, but let's get some calculations going for the smelters. Looks like for copper they take 30 each, and we can do 120 from the miner, and if we add one power deal to it, it'll be 180, so we can do 6 smelters. So let's create a little smelter blueprint. I really enjoy, the whole building aspect of this game, like I'm sure most people do. So I don't know, I like showing it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Like I've mentioned in the past, I don't love these pillars because they look so big and bulky, but right now that's what I got, so that's what we're gonna use. Fortunately the height isn't good enough here if I put a platform on top or a base on top, so we're gonna use the what's it called, support. We're gonna lift up the height a little bit on the pillars, and now they're good. Now I can put a foundation on top of it and it won't look weird, like it's a clipping onto the smelters. Just gotta nudge it over, make sure it looks lined up, looks neat. And that is not centered, so let's fix that really quick. Okay. Looks better. Add a ladder so we can get up top and put the smelters on up there. And I do want them to line up. So this smelter that we're going to put down, I'm going to set it down right here. I'll make it hold with H and then just nudge it over so it's lined up to the bottom smelter. Good. We can set all the other 3 down. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now we're gonna put down the splitters, and I'm gonna have it come in from the side so that I can use this the left exit from the side, I guess you could call it. And it's just gonna go straight up with the lifts. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now I just go up here and make sure it lines up, and we can connect everything. Yeah, it looks good. Nice and tidy. Now right here, it was gonna be kind of weird and awkward to set down to make them join together. So I decided to just have two exits, like 2 different outlets. I don't know what you would call it, but the point is that there's 2 conveyor belts coming out of the smelters, and that's what I'll attach to the constructors once we get to that point. I think it's constructors, I keep mixing the names up. That looks pretty good. This is going to be the main entrance, where everything starts loading in. Let's add power. I still haven't been able to decide exactly how I'm gonna do all the power on all the machines. Like right now, I don't like how visible it is. I've thought a lot about hiding it, but I don't want to hide it exactly. So I'm still thinking about it. Like, ultimately, once I make my big factories, what's gonna be, how are we gonna do it? I don't know yet. So for now, we'll just keep doing it this way. Alright, let's set the main foundation, locking it to the world grid. Okay. That looks okay. Set our blueprint down right here. Do a little lap around it before I set it to make sure everything is inside the foundations. I don't love the grass coming up through the foundations, but it was too late, so I just left it. The lift is sticking out of the foundation, so we're gonna nudge that over a bit. Yeah, that looks good. Sweet. Nice. I did put a little bit of the copper ore in the machine. That's why some starts flowing out immediately, but it's not connected to power yet. It's just, I just threw it in there because it's what I got from the initial removing the big copper ore thing. Let's hook it up so I can start loading everything up. We can start making some of these copper ingots. I've been watching a ton of other creators on here, and again, I'm just amazed at like how long it takes to build and grow in this game. And now with the 1.1 out, I'm kind of happy, honestly, that I'm still in the baby phases of my factory, because now we have all that new stuff we can include in the designs, especially the lifts that work, you know, better in my opinion. I did have this constructor blueprint, but I didn't like it. I didn't want to use it here, so we're gonna make something different. And I don't know if it actually saved me more space or not, or if it's going to save me more space or not, but I want to try going vertical. I did a few tests doing it like this, like the normal way, but I don't know, I wanted to try something different. I feel like there's so much space upwards in this blueprint thing. It's almost like Fixit is telling us, like, use verticality, don't just keep everything on the ground. I wanted to see how this would look with the pillars, so we're just testing that out really quick. I definitely want the machine to look, you know, like it's sitting on the base pads. So that looked okay. I just want to see how it works, how installing it, how putting it down works. And that's what we're kind of testing right here. Just moving it around, building it, and seeing. And it looks okay, you know, looks alright. Again, pillars are really clunky. I don't like them. But later we'll use something else. We'll try something different. But yeah, we're gonna try vertical. So let's go that route. Can get rid of this and pretty much everything else for now. We'll start with the first constructor. And I want the pillars to obviously be holding the constructors up in a line, like together. So we're gonna kind of clip them right here a little bit. Now, unfortunately, it clips right there, which I do hate. I do not like this at all. But again, it's all I got right now, you know, and I think this is still the cleanest method I can do right now, so we're just gonna run with it. Alright, we'll change the design later where it's not clipping. Not proud of it, but I want to move on. I want to move forward and make some progress, so Let's do that. Alright, now that we got the spacing good here, we can set down the next constructor on top of it. You just have to be looking at the top of the pillar. Then you can push H to hold it, and then you can nudge it with the arrow keys. This is kind of a funky method, but again, when I built all this, I didn't have the 1.1 stuff yet. So we will be updating. We'll be doing a lot of updates actually. I've been continuously playing on and off and doing the videos, so I have a lot of footage and you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, still without the 1.1, but we are gonna speed up the process of the game, of the show in general. I've decided I want to speed it up some more, make more progress, show you guys more progress, make the videos a little bit more enticing. So that's what we're gonna do. So if you remember, the smelters have 2 exits. That's why the first method didn't work, and that's why we're changing it right now. The first method didn't work because it only had 1 inlet for all the iron ingots, and I need 2 inlets. So if inlets is the right word, but I think you know what I mean. That's why I had to change it a little bit. It's essentially the same thing. It's just a splitter, and then a lifter, and then a splitter, and then another lift. It looks kind of jank, but for now it's okay. This game is a lot about progression, Oh, this in the back is the same thing essentially, so I'm not gonna show all that again, but it's essentially the same thing, just backwards. Yeah, that looks okay. And since it's all gonna be copper stuff, we can call it the Copper Towers. We can put it all together. Alright, that's kind of weird. Why isn't there ingots going out of the other guys? Oh, simple mistake. Yeah, my bad, I forgot to put the conveyor belts through here. What do you guys prefer doing? Using your highest level belt all the time, or checking to see what level of belt you need and using that only? What do you guys do? So I'd like to believe that this used less space than my other blueprint, but it's kind of hard to believe that because I feel like it's still using up a decent amount of space. I don't know, I guess I'd have to put them side by side to really realize it. I think it did save floor space, it's just hard to tell. I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, so now we got the 2 inlets, and because the bottom one, it has a lot of extra ingots, or will have a lot of extra ingots, that's why we're helping the upper one. We're splitting the bottom conveyor belt and helping throw more ingots to the upper belt because it's got more machines that it has to load or keep up with. Unfortunately, I didn't connect these guys to power, so we have to do them manually real quick. Yeah, there we go. Hook it up to the main power, and we are working. We still have some power, so that's good. Now, let's load up the other... Oh, actually, my bad. Now we need to... This set of constructors is going to feed the production of cable. So now we're going to do another blueprint right here. And it's going to be making the cable. So this is going to be making the wire. And it's all going to load into here. Yeah. And again, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to help the upper conveyor belt because it's feeding a lot more constructors. Connected to power, and we are good. We're producing cable. Gotta add some more foundation so we can put a storage. Alright, that looks good. We're gonna get into more complicated builds. I really want to. I like this. It's kind of cool in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna get into more complicated builds. We're learning a lot. If you guys have any, tips and tricks or whatever, be sure to throw them in. I'm all ears. But yeah, we're gonna be making more complicated stuff. Stuff that looks cleaner, looks better, is more highly productive. This is probably semi-excessive. Probably not though. Like for my current stage of the game. Blink. There it is. But I like having a very sturdy base to work from, a good foundation, I guess you could say. And this gives us a good foundation. So we got the copper sheet, the wire, and the cable now. Currently, everything I need for copper stuff. Our copper towers. I should color everything copper too. I still need to buy that off the Fix-It thing. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all on the next one, where we will be building even more. As always.